Well, that was extremely unfortunate. Nope, it's not, unfortunately. Hello guys, welcome back to the stream that crashes all the time. What's the rat's name? I have no idea. That photo, did you lose progress? No, I just quit out. It's just, it crashed. So I'm fine. But, yeah, it just... I hate it. I hate how it does this. Where it'll just randomly crash, and I guess I must have mistimed it. Because it's funny, my timer had 10 minutes left on it, so I literally just completely mistimed it, was all. Alright, give me half a second to go ahead and push up my stuff again. If you're here on YouTube, hello. If you're here on Twitch, hello. Welcome back. I'm assuming a lot of the people who were here may not come back, so we'll see. If you guys do, it'd be really cool. Big quacks! Nice. Got an extra bonus? Alright. Okay, let's get back into this. Where in the hell were we going? We were chopping up mushrooms. Most people are here. Hey, maybe you guys actually like the stream instead of just being forced to come here. That's always good. Listen, I'm here to provide the entertainment as best I can. I don't see any aliens anywhere. It's just a mushroom tip. Holy heck, holy heck. Is this what's happening? I was fully prepared for my ears to be assaulted by every noise known to man.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright. Gotta get my mushroom chunks. But yeah, if you guys were gonna be putting out, once we finally do this, the goal right now, we're probably gonna put out a massive, this is gonna be a stream where we go until we're done. I don't think we're gonna stop until we're done with this today. I am too invested. I am too invested now. We are balls deep in thralls. You have to know what to look for if someone is trying to spam. Listen, they can't do it because I've had to put on cooldowns. So I don't think there's anybody who could spam even if they wanted to. I mean, maybe they could. Oh, it just eats everything, so... Cool. Alright, more. Let's just craft these. Take all. I wish I had thought of making more ovens. Innocent toadstools from Mario. Who cares about them? Listen, send Toad this way. I'll turn him into a brick wall. Alright. We are going to encapsulate these things with, like, every possible wall I could possibly think of. My big issue has been this side. The other side doesn't seem to get as many hits on it, but this side seems to be the big issue. So here's what we're doing. We are building... Where are these things? Circular walls somewhere in here. Somewhere in the recesses of your mind are the walls that you need. One day, we will find them and be able to defend against the ad hordes. Not for bits. Oh, listen, if you're paying for it, you at that point, that's all you. I can't stop you if you're paying. Triangle wall, half wall. I don't want a half wall, I want a full wall. Listen here, you son of an antlion. Where the fuck are my stuff? I don't understand it. Where are the full walls? I only see the half walls. I don't even see the curved walls. Where are the curved walls at? Hold on. I see pebblet curved walls, regular pebblets, mushroom stuff, quarter pebblets, stairs. Oh my god, did I not go do I have to unlock it again because I died somehow before it recognized it? Did I just goof it? And I'm sitting here trying to go ahead and build something that I don't have unlocked for some reason. The ultimate question. Make a drum roll. Alright. Drum roll. You got your drum roll. Alright, I hope I didn't. Oh my god, I think I did. I think I didn't bother to unlock them, so now I'm gonna have to. There it is. Shout out to our boy, the S. Multi-story bases. No, I'm pretty sure I did unlock it. Infinite money or superpowers? Infinite money. Superpowers are cool, but I would have to work for infinite. I would have to work for the money. Whereas infinite money doesn't necessarily specify money in one currency. Infinite money means I always have access to it. We could do feather stuff, but feather stuff isn't going to really help me, I think. So I do have it unlocked. Where the flying rat's ass is it? Could use superpower of duplication? Sure, but if I have infinite money, I could just always have, if something has a value or a currency or is used to trade in that currency, I will have infinite amount of it. So if somebody is using water as a currency, I have infinite water. If somebody's using gasoline as a currency, infinite gasoline. I will have infinite whatever I want. Period. Because of it. I can't get to whatever that is. Something needs repairing over here, but I can't get to it. Superpower is being able to fuck rich, is being rich as fuck. That's right. Jarvis, build an impenetrable wall that nobody can get over. Alright, so that's this. 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 And we're gonna make another wall. Sloppy ass wall right there. I assume it doesn't matter if they have windows or not. They're gonna be the same regardless. What would you do with that amount of money? Anything I want. Here's the thing. A lot of people want money because they're like, I can buy whatever I want. But really, infinite money is less about buying whatever you want and more about having the security to do anything you want with the money that you have. hello, I like money. I think most people like money. Yeah, having the security to do whatever you want is why people want money. Money buys security, and that's what's really important. Azo, tell Jarvis to let me out. Jarvis, let everybody out. Alright, take all... We don't really have any room here, do we? We don't. Let me drop some of the stuff that we have, because we don't currently need it. We'll put our ox stuff in here for now. Peblets, we don't really need. Flowers, boiling glands. These extra parts. The nose, don't need that. The feathers we can just restack on there. And fire ant parts, which we're going to have a ton of by the time I am done, I am sure. We'll just keep crafting up slurry. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't even bother to, like... They're not even protected. My goodness. Doing a bad job of protecting my stuff. Listen, you sort your shit out. You move it where it needs to go. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Where I goof it and put it in the wrong spot, right? Sure, that works, I guess. Then we're gonna have to fill in that blank thing there. I think because it just went in a weird angle. Or we leave that as the one open spot, which makes it a lot easier, and then we go ahead and have this as the open available area. Do you think being a dictator is a nice job? I mean, I'm sure for as long as you live. And then it stops being one. The music in the background really catches the feel of being alone. You know what music really catches the feel of being alone? Minecraft music. It's one of those like, that really gives the feeling of being alone. There we go. Nice. So we'll have to put another wall down, I think. This end here. That one seems like it's good. Looks like it's doing good coverage on that side. I don't know if we need to really cover the back end, but that should be fine for now. Ugh! I hate this. I hate this. Alright, 108. That was dumb of me. What's my favorite band? I don't really have a favorite band. You have Dr. Telly who keeps saying the same thing over and over. He does? I didn't even notice if he was. Gorillas is pretty good. It's interesting because the Gorillas is really only 2 people. Oh man, does that mean I'm gonna have to do all that all over again? I hope not. Son of a quokka. This is why I don't like castle defense and building stuff like this. It's so tedious. This is like the worst thing possible.
Everything looks good from here.
I didn't even notice him talking until you pointed out that he was talking. Now that I know that he's going to talk, I am now very bothered. That tiny wall, I'm wondering if that would be a good spot to just work everything from. We're gonna be building multiple wall-facing stuff, so you're gonna see a bunch of the walls come up. I guess we should first work on one specifically, and then we'll work on getting the others updated. Only like building things in Minecraft because it looks good. Who cares about looking good? Take all? Can I not? No, probably because I didn't put all my stuff away. Because it didn't count any of that. 1, hot drop all of that nonsense. 2, let's take out all of these things that we don't really need right now. We'll keep that. We do need that. Flower petals. And sword. Cool. If you had to choose between which period you'd be a dictator of, I don't want to be a dictator. You're always trying to make me sound bad. You're always asking me, if you could eat people, if you could have the slaves. You're always asking me about questions that just deal with some type of, like, political situation that I don't want to be in. I have no intention, want, like, or need to be a dictator. I wouldn't. That's the answer. I would have no interest in being a dictator in any time period. Can we do it higher? Or is that fine? Yeah, that would be fine. Then we'll just do this that way and clip them in. Caveman era, you're gonna Dr. Stone it?
I mean, do you have the knowledge to Dr. Stone?
Alright, and then we'll put in more of these again. Can we get it in a right spot? I think that would work. There we go. That's what we're looking for. If you had to choose, I once again feel like this is the... When I said I didn't want to choose. If I have to, gun to my head, shoot me. Because, you know, if you're going to force me to go ahead and make a decision that I don't want to, I'd rather just go ahead and die. Because that means no matter what I do, I won't get a decision in how I run my country to begin with. So even if you're forcing me to make a decision now, then you're going to force me to go ahead and make a decision while I'm a leader. That means I am not a dictator, so I'm better off just getting shot. Yeah, the moment you're demanding that I do something instead of letting me, the dictator, choose it, then it's done. There's no point. Can we... Hello? What the fuck was squirting? Which one of y'all is getting too excited up here? It was me, sorry. Yep, I bet. And worst of all, Larry. Yeah, Larry be out here not letting us make the decisions, eh? Alright, take all of it, make more mushroom brick. We have so much slurry to work with. And we have so much brick to work with, too. Okay, now we do it on the other side, same thing. This is endgame. This is endgame. Isn't it exciting? Making mushrooms to make more mushrooms, making blocks to make slurry stuff.
Yeah, it's like you've never played Ark before.
It's like a, yeah, but this is different than Ark.
Yeah, it's Ark but bugs.
This, no, it's not, this, okay, here's my issue with this. Ark did not have base defense except for when things wandered in your area. It's not like you had to worry about raids happening. This, if I was playing PvP and I was an alpha tribe, that's what this would be like. Let me drink some water.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Hello, Joe. Welcome back. Slept halfway through this series. It's all good. Grounded? Yep, we're still on Grounded. We've been on Grounded for, I think, like, what, 2 weeks-ish now? If you had to choose any time period, which country would you want to be in the army and which role in the army? You know what? Probably, if we have to do that, I'd like to be in the army way off in the future, and I would like to go ahead and be, like, a photographer. That's what I would like to do. I would like to do photography for the future army. You sound like you just finished an hour-long argument and you lost. Can you tell my massive disappointment at the end of this game? Second in command in World War II Germany. That is an answer. Oh boy. That makes you sound like a like somebody who makes knots. Just saying. The Mongol Empire. I don't think I'd want to do something like that. The Mongols were fairly strict. What is Grounded about? Like, what's the goal?
Oh no!
All right, let me hit you up with the knowledge here real quick. So, you're a kid who gets shrunk, and the whole goal is to unshrunk. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with an actual plot. I'm still finishing my soup, guys. Remember that soup that I had at the beginning of the stream? Yeah, still finishing that. I'm sorry if you hear it clanging like I'm fucking fighting demons over here. Just me fighting a fucking vegetable to get in my spoon. Alright. I don't know if the back of that is gonna last. Frankly, I couldn't give a fat's ass. How do you get shrunk? I guess, like, if you want me to ruin it, I could tell you. But just safe to say that you get shrunk because of some stuff happens. And you get shrunk. Mean your soup from 3 hours ago? Yeah, that soup. The soup that's now cold. Cold and old and waiting for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's damaged over here? Oh, this. I guess we really don't. Let's just take that back. At which point being his second in command would be good. If you were his second in command, you would be Heinrich Himmler. And I hate to tell you, but he did not try and assassinate his person. Look above. Do you play on PC or Xbox? Ah, please read my message. Got it. I am playing on PC. That's where I am on. Did I finish the back set? Do you really want to be associated in history as the right-hand man? Well, I would. I mean, yeah, I guess if you were that person, then that would be the thing. If you were trying to go ahead and take somebody out. But it's funny you say that because, you know, the whole reason Operation Valkyrie failed was because kind of that exact reason. Oh, hold on. Can we literally, like, stack on top of each other? Oh, boy, if I can stack... Oh, boy. Hold on. Oh, man, I think we can stack. That is one... Disregard, we can't stack. Stacking ruins the original.
Taking a look.
So, I just wasted mushroom resources, yeah. Wall times 2? I wish. But that is not the case. I just wasted wall is what I did. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to build, like, a barrier wall over the first wall. I think that should work. Try it. Perfect. It doesn't replace the other walls, so that's good. Just supplements them. Can't stack, bro. Sounds so defeated. I'm just not a fan of this endgame. That's all. Like, the idea that I've had this giant thing of exploration, and I'm now forced to just do this instead of exploring the world and fighting bosses and stuff, it's just kind of very... It just kind of sucks that this is what it all came down to. It's his choice. It's now or never to assassinate that Führer. Alright, where are we going? On this side, we can go up. We can probably... Yeah, that's a close enough stack. That won't be on it either. We just gotta get close enough that it does the job of protecting it without hard stacking and breaking it. You know what's really stupid about Grounded? What's really stupid about Grounded? If you find the base where orcs are coming from and break it down, it doesn't stop the orcs. I thought about it. I sat there and I thought, you know what? I could go looking for the orc base to stop all the orcs. But then I was thinking, it's probably not going to stop the end anyway. What would be the point for it? Because if I did, it would take away the whole end game. So that's why I didn't go looking for it, because I figured it wouldn't make a difference. Alright, we have plenty of room to go ahead and grab more. And toadstools are back up, so... get ourselves some chunks. To get better slurry. What are orcs? They're like the enemy. They're like the enemy faction. So orcs are basically controlled by the company that that is after the shrinking technology that Dr. Tully made. He used to work for them, and they're like the bad guys. So going out for bad guys. Oh man, heavy metal or brutal legend. That would be such a good thing. I would love to play some brutal legend. Maybe we'll have tactical games in a year. Brutal Legend is a weird mix of RPG and tactical, but it's one of those hidden gem games that I absolutely love. What's stupid about War Thunder? There is no war. There is no thunder, just war. What's stupid about War Thunder? Is the amount of time that you have to invest when you could just pay money. You know what's stupid about Fortnite? Let me guess, you about to say the... I knew it! About to say everything. Fortnite isn't, like... Listen, I know that some people may have a lot of shit to say about Fortnite, but it's an effective thing. They created a really good concept. They improved upon a lot of stuff, and they've managed to go ahead and keep it relevant in this day and age. How many games can you, like, really count that have stayed relevant over the years? Like, love it or hate it, it has done a great job of keeping itself relevant somehow. The insane amount of in-game purchases, round 4. Instead of a save the world, it's a battle royale. Yeah, I mean, the save the world thing was pretty fun and enjoyable. Now, you want to know what's really funny? You know how everyone talks about V-Bucks and all of that, right? Because I was because I had super early access to it, and because I was able to go ahead and play it so early, I can earn V-Bucks without having to actually pay for any of them. The save the world function actually has an ability to earn V-Bucks in the game through gameplay. It's pretty cool. It pops up occasionally where some missions will reward V-Bucks, so I can just go out and play the game if I really wanted to earn V-Bucks for save the world mode. Have a game that I love and I wish they made a sequel. Problem is the people stopped playing, so it's kind of a dead game. Which game is that? Which game do you wish had a sequel that just won't ever get one? Don't you dare diss Pokemon. Like, I'm not a big fan of the way that they run, that Game Freak runs Pokemon, so I can understand the dislike of it. One Thunder's also stupid because you can gamble, but you can earn a tank that's worth 2,000. Ah, yes, the E1000. I am very familiar with it, and also its reactions that happen whenever somebody sees an E1000 pop onto the field. Did we do this? We did this double side, right? Yeah, we did a double layer on... No, we haven't done a double layer over here. Okay. Let's just finish off this side first. Okay, get some more blocks. It's a dinosaur fighting game. I'm just not a fan of the fact that it is, like, that it's wait time battle system. I really dislike wait time battle system. If they brought it into active battle, I feel like the game series would rejuvenate itself. E100 and the 7. It's like 100. At 2,000 hours on Orion Prelude. What is Orion Prelude? I always love when people have, like, an obnoxiously large amount of time in some video game that they're just super passionate about. When we're done, we'll raise this wall up, because I feel like we could just raise it up one. There we go. Now it'll be an actual wall instead of, like, a post. Dinosaur game is Primal Rage? Oh my god, Primal Rage! Oh my god, that's my childhood right there. I remember Primal Rage. I used to play the Big Viper Snake thing. Or maybe that's Primal Instinct. I don't recall. It's something. This has a double... Does it have a double? No, this has a single. So we gotta double down on this wall here.
Everything looks good from here.
Primal Rage in the Island. Island is really cool. I have played Path on Titans, so I haven't had the Island. But I definitely really like the concept of Path of Titans, so... Maybe I'm thinking Primal Rage is, a different game, but... Is it Primal Rage or Primal Fear? I can't recall. There used to be this arcade game when I was growing up. It was like a fighting game between, like, kaijus and stuff. And I believe it was Primal Rage. What do you guys think? You think this will survive longer than the last one did? We're not going to take any chances. We're going to make a third layer. Is the arcade... Okay, it is the arcade fighting game I'm thinking of then. Okay, yeah, I used to play that big snake guy. I love that you could have... That your followers were in the background rooting for you. I thought that was so cool. Alright, bricks. Tekken... Yeah, I've never found a fighting game that I'm just good at in general. Now, you want to talk a game that I can probably kick any of your guys' asses in? DDR. Maybe not so much anymore. It's been a while since I've done some DDR, so I'm probably really out of, practice, but back when, man, I could probably go ahead and turn all y'all into some nublets. DDR used to be my jam, no pun intended. Can we do a straight wall here? Yeah, we can do a straight wall. We'll just see about it. Don't say location occupied. Listen, Location isn't occupied. You're just thinking too... There we go. And just gently try and stick it right there. Without getting it to lock in. That'll work. Close enough. There are modes to be able to, like, play as a dinosaur and kill the other players. For Orion Preludes, the dino shooting game that has waves. Huh. Collect dinosaur points. Get better weapons, stat buffs. Guess how many hours you have in War Thunder. I'm gonna say 5,600 hours. We really need more ovens. We really need more ovens. But, just gonna have to do what we gotta do, right? $216. Gotta get them numbers up. So put some serious hours in. Alright, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna eat my soup. I'm gonna mute too. So that way you guys don't have to hear me clink clank and slurp derping. I don't even know what Trial Makers is. So this is a 3-barrier defense so far. Two barriers on this. 3 on this so far. We're gonna put a 3-barrier defense on the rest. How many victories do you have? I'm gonna say your win rate is at a 40%. I feel like that's the kind of game that you're either doing exceedingly well or you're not doing great. Oh yes, I'm building my castle and I want to defend. And I am trying to go ahead and stop these friends. We're gonna have to get into some weird stuff when we start getting into the bigger walls. Location occupied? No. Then I guess we're gonna have to really run with some of these curved walls and just slot them into weird spots.
Buzz, look, an alien! Where? Ah!
That'll work.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yep, and he didn't break anything. We're good. Perfect.
Just lollipops.
1,020 of about 21. So just a little below 50. Take all, craft more. Because your computer won't let you play Helldivers 2 with other people, so you're stuck like medium or below. Can't level fast. I think Helldivers is much less about leveling fast And just getting the resources that you need to level and things like that. I can't see anybody just rushing to level in Helldivers. I'm sure there are people who do, but it just doesn't seem like that kind of game. Also, why can't I just throw meat into the thing? And just cook something up?
Better than starving, I think.
Gotta go? Alright, catch you later, Mike. What's been your favorite game that you've played in your streaming? Oh, boy. Probably Eve Valkyrie. Eve Valkyrie was probably one of my favorite streaming experiences. It's very early in my thing. And for a bit there, when it first released, I was one of the top 10 players in the entire game for Eve Valkyrie. It's a VR space shooter. So it's like you have to like aim and stuff with your head and the headset and everything else, and by God, was I fucking good at that game. Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was damn good at that game. This is the weak point here. This is the closest weak point I think we have to this whole area. So I might have to go ahead and build a couple walled defenses here. Like 90% of the game was multiplayer. Huh. Make a triangle with 2 walls to cover it. Oh, that would work pretty well, wouldn't it? I mean, it is what it is. We're already put into it. Have you played Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? I haven't. I don't think I was that interested in either of them. It wasn't my kind of game. Alright, we're just going to grab some water real quick. Maybe the charcoal canteen we should have thought about making. I'm wondering if I can make that. Amazing at Orion Prelude. It's like the MVP of every match. I would really love to play, like, if we had enough people having a whole, like, dinosaur clan to play games together and just take over. Bless me. Take over a server as, like, a dinosaur clan thing would be super cool. Charcoal canteen needs pupa leather, and I'd need 1 more of these godforsaken hot rocks.
The nose.
Alright, we'll take this. We're almost done with these. Day you found out about auto-running in Dark Souls or something after months of running manually?
Everything looks good from here.
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm just... Because that's just the way that I am. I definitely end up doing things in their hardest settings. Like, maybe I'm just hardwired in to just always do things the worst and most difficult way. It's just in my nature to just torture myself. Alright, so we can put 1 here, 1 there. We'll put another wall on this, and here. That centerpiece is going to be... It's kind of open. And once we go ahead and start, I'd like to see if they go towards that centerpiece or not. So that way I get a feel for it. wasn't an ad that appeared. It might have been an ad that took your sound out. I don't see any water. Took me 5 months to discover that. I played on RuneScape. Took me forever to realize I could click on a spot on the map so long as I'm not too far away from it. Oh yeah, that's because it is an old school thing, and you know, it's if you didn't grow up with it, RuneScape is not the most intuitive gameplay. It's just a game that did what it could with what it had back when.
Nice and
Now, if you wanna ever see some RuneScape, Luft is the real expert on RuneScape. Can we get more? Can we get elsewhere? Oh, I guess we could do this. Put one there. One here. Say location occupied. Figure it out. This is the stream. This is the stream. This is the stream. This is the stream. A's on stream. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I don't have the power to entertain that. Click to move. Remember that in Roblox back in 2010? Whoa, did he just bypass me? Hell yeah, he was like, I don't give a fuck what he doing. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a 3 barrier. Now we gotta work on this 3 barrier over here. Once we get this, we'll give it a go and see how it lasts. You and Lift should play a way out. We have considered doing a lot of... Yeah, that's the Prison Break game. We've considered doing stuff together like that. There's like 28 for 4 million bounty. Nice, that is pretty cool. Spit 15 bucks and got like 3 mythic scrolls because you're bored. 3 mythic scrolls, what are those even for? One blessing and an OP unique skill for the soul guitar. Did I somehow miss something there? Or does this need a repair? Is there something that I'm missing repairing here? Or something that I'm missing building? Oh, mythic scrolls are for Roblox. Gotcha. Yeah, that's why I didn't know anything about it.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
We're almost good with that. This, like I said, this whole stream is just going to be me preparing for this one defense. We're going to try it out, and then if it doesn't work, is streaming harder than having an actual job? No, I kind of like streaming. If I could make it my career, I probably would. Being able to, like, play video games, it's not even like, playing video games that's the cool part. It's being able to talk to people and just associate and stuff like that. Being able to have people to talk to and to experience cool things with, knowing that there are people watching you accomplish things at the same time as everybody's rooting on, like, that's the cool part, in my opinion. An actual job sucks. Actual jobs are terrible.
I could devour a Billy Hawk right about now.
Given the opportunity, I wouldn't have one, but, you know, the world requires it, so I don't have much choice. I'm wondering if I can put it in the middle here. Oh, I can put it there, though. Ooh, can I build another here? Because having an extra barrier defense would be good. Yeah, there we go. Now we're thinking with fire. It's a curse. When I joined, you had like 700 subs. Now you have like 675. Yeah, I mean, well, this is the year. You guys know my policy. If we do not make it this year to get the thing, we are quitting. We are quitting streaming on YouTube. We're either doing it or not. It's a make or break year for us this time. What I'll do is I'll probably, after we get through this wall defense, I'll see how it goes. Then we'll see about creating traps. See how the traps hold out. And then we will work on, after traps. If that doesn't work, then we'll build another barrier defense. I don't know how the ceilings are going to hold up, but I am assuming the clay ceilings should be just fine. Does Luft have 1K? Thought you meant streaming entirely. Didn't know it was only YouTube. Oh, no, it's probably streaming entirely. You're right. You're right. Thanks for reminding me about quitting streaming entirely rather than just quitting streaming on one platform. You are correct.
I want to set a hotkey. I should ask.
If I go there, I think that would be the better one than dealing with those over there. Well, let me see. This, doing something up here, would allow me to have a goal on everything. So let me see if maybe we can just build a small clay thing. You said quitting on YouTube so stressed out you would stop streaming as a whole. Listen, there it is. There it is. You guys said it, so I guess we're gonna be streaming as a whole. Those should be automatic turrets. They should be. They should be turrets that you can just load up with stuff and allow it to do its thing, rather than what I'm doing right now. This should 100% be an automatic turret. I completely agree. I guess I can't do that now.
I spy.
And now that one's stuck, so I can never use that? Okay, cool, I guess.
What's my hair doing? Out of here.
Never in my life would I think I would say this, but my bearded dragon wants to eat everything that crawls on the floor. And say I have a roach farm. Listen, saves money if you're trying to go ahead and save on money for your pet. As long as you don't bring the ladies over and be like, hey, check out my roach farm. I'm sure it'd be a-okay. Listen, we do a lot of weird things for our pets when it comes down to it. Alright, 2. Jump right out after you shoot, because if you exit fast enough, you can hit yourself. Oh. I didn't know that. Good tips.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Let me just stand in there. Oh, let's figure out how to do the things.
Alright, so this will have... I guess it'll be another one here. We'll have to figure out that little stopgap there. We've spent 4 hours building walls. Yeah? Listen, this is what the game turned into, because this is what the game gave me the option to do. I didn't have any choice but to do this, because this is what the game said I had to do. So this is what we're doing.
Oh, where's my collar at?
Okay, we've got these sets of walls. We're going to attempt this currently with this wall set. I may end up dying because I might not have the ability to heal. But if we can just outlast a lot of stuff, that's what really matters. So let's go ahead and save. Wait, save the game. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Don't worry, I'm not gonna lose any of the stuff. It doesn't auto-save, I think, just before you do it, when you activate the mode, but... Oh, hold on. Before we do this, since we're gonna actually attempt it, rather than just partially do it, let me grab some of my stuff from the box. Grab the beetle hide. Grab the pointy rounds. Okay.
So...
It's funny because you're like, you're making the suggestions as I'm thinking of the suggestions here. It's a little delayed, but I'm already on that exact process. Okay. We'll put on the armor.
A little safer now.
No, we'll put this on, then we'll go ahead. We'll save right now.
With putting stuff in her.
Then we're gonna go ahead and put on the armor afterwards and stuff. Okay.
The hero's last stand begins!
Ugh. Get a feel for some of this stuff. I really should have turrets here and a turret over here. I should have 2 turrets at minimum. I think we'll move this turret. Because I won't be able to see that stuff regardless, so...
Oh.
Does it have bullets? Yeah, that's where I went ahead and grabbed the thing, because I had bullets. that damage reduction is huge compared.
Insects incoming.
Alright, that's through the first barrier wall. I'm sure the other ones are also under attack. Okay, this is where we get in the turret.
I could devour a Billy Hawk right about now.
Okay. Grounding rounds so they can't fly.
Chewing up
Oh
the wires.
boy. An orc black beetle? That's wild. How am I even supposed to
I'm gonna
fight
need some
that?
ammunition.
Oh shit. C is taking damage. Where's it getting hit from?
I think there's a big insect incoming.
Oh, there is. This might be the way to go about it. Just getting some of these big dudes all on one of them.
Prepare yourself! Large insect incoming!
It may break down a wall or two, but the Black Ox are using splinters. I am not. Oh, God. Okay. So, it's not bad, but I think I need one more barrier wall. I think I need one more set of barrier walls. It might survive, but... Since Winter Ladybug's trying to run the fade? Oh, it's because they're male ladybugs. And they're, like, They're about that life. Okay, so
I'm flying!
one more barrier wall. This really needs some support on this side. That one seems to be not too bad. I'd need more rounds for this thing. So, more rounds for this. One more set of barrier walls for everything. And then we need to build, I think, a second turret. You could get the 50% reduction from the ant pet, which could help you live longer. Or, I know that you keep suggesting it, and you keep wanting me to go ahead and do it, and I keep telling you no, and you keep insisting regardless of how many times I say no. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no again. Okay. Put this in, put this down. I know that you are wanting me to really do that, but I really don't want to do it. I never said no. I mean, I have said no. I have been like, that's gonna take me out of my way. That's gonna take a lot of time. I haven't literally said the words no, but I feel like they were slightly implied.
Oh, why is my game?
So what the fuck are they called? They're called ladybirds. They're called ladybirds for now. Took 4 hours to build walls. Yeah, and you know what it would have taken? It would have taken even longer if I had done something other than build walls. It took a bunch of time to go ahead and get the stuff that I needed to build the walls, and now building them is taking just as much time. So this doesn't seem to be like... This isn't bad over here because it looks like none of the things aggro to this when it's located here. And it has a good vantage point to the stuff in the area. Has a great vantage point here. Just kill the bug, duh. Yeah, that's it. That's all I need to do. Just kill bug. Easy. Do you think, is there some type of, like, floor trap that I could make? Because if there's some, like, kind of floor thing that'll just continuously do damage to them, that would be useful. Let me see if we have, like, a type of spike trap of sorts. A spike trap of sorts! Curved walls. Interior. I thought that we had some type of spike trap. Do we not? Tell the bug, the lizard is out and hunting for them. They'll all run. Oh, man, if only it were that simple. Bentley's voice. Yet another political ideology beside capitalism. What would it be? It would be, I'm not answering anything about politics because I don't want to talk about politics for the 18th time. Spike trap. Spike trap. So, board that causes damage. It needs stems, sap, and crude rope. That's not bad. I could make a lot of spike traps. I think what we'll do is that between some of the walls. As far as I know, there's only the explosive and the EMP. It looks like there is a spike, so we're good. I think what we'll do is we'll put a spike trap in between a lot of these things. We'll see about... gonna put these little spike traps in between, I think, everything that we can.
Oh.
Okay, so that'll put some resistance here. It's gonna be a lot of resources, but it is what it is. We didn't have to worry so much about the sides. I think the front is the main issue.
Looks good from here.
This back didn't seem to be that much of a problem. This one and this one had a lot of issues. These two had a ton of issues, so...
What the heck?
That should be good enough for those. Alright, what do we need? Thistle needles? I think we can get plenty of thistle needles while we're also out collecting stuff for bricks. There's a thistle, I think, up this way, so it should be alright. Yeah, those thistle needles should cover just about every... all of it, I think. 2 stacks of thistles should work for now. We'll just grab another set of stacks if we need it.
Wonder if they'll add more.
Don't even need to boil it.
Don't even need to boil
I feel like
it.
this was just a project that I was doing.
You missed one? I missed a few. My inventory's full. Can I even reach this? Okay. I'm gonna have to be very careful because I don't know some of these if I can reach. I'm really hoping they don't override. As long as they're not stacked on the same thing, I think they're fine.
Interesting. So the battery's gonna run out before I can fill up my.
Why did they remove it? Remove what?
It should come up here and save every time. Just in case
Are you talking like Bentley's voice or stuff? If that's what, if you're looking for that kind of stuff on Blurb, the issue is that currently I have the copyright stuff turned off, so that way the internet doesn't slap my channel while I'm working on stuff. Honestly, I don't know.
melted.
Yeah, you said that you weren't aware of the trap.
You can finish my.
Stand by. Feel like I've talked about this, but somebody isn't listening. We have 9 minutes until the thing. So I think what we should do is just reset it right now anyway. The boss you mentioned a few missions ago.
I don't think if I
The lizard boss in Grounded. There's a lizard boss in Grounded. Hold on, let's quit real quick. So that way we can reload this. Honestly, I think a lot of the resources come back when you quit. So I feel like this is a really good way to go ahead and restock on some of the resources in the game. Hello? Game, hello? You gonna stop running now, game, so I can continue?
Silver, yay. And I haven't gotten it.
Jesus Christ. That's like so long. Alright, now we can load it back up. It's the immortal game. Yeah, just seems to be wanting to live. Doesn't want to save. It's interesting that it does save on loadout, so you can't like cheese a lot of stuff. So, here's my hypothesis. It should restock the plant.
I'm not so worried about clearing all of
I guess not. I thought it would restock the plant, but it doesn't. I have to look for more thistle plants elsewhere. If you think about it, any reason to crash out is a valid reason. Yeah, I mean, technically, justifying a crash out could be anything. Salad too hot? Crash out. Soup too cold? Better crash out. Did your friend just reject you? Crash out. Woke up? Crash out. All valid, right? Do I have stuff on me that I just don't need right now? Why do I still have the fucking weevil noses? I don't need them weevil noses. Get out of here.
Wait. Oh, that was flat. But it was long.
Clay. We don't need clay right now. Maybe at some point. Soup comes back from the kitchen cold. Yep. Time to throw hands. Time to throw feet. And the reason is you. Okay. Hello, welcome back. You're back for the second part of it all.
And this is silver.
Okay. Throw in soup. Better than throwing the game like some people do in Marvel Rivals. Second they get any type of obstruction in their life, they're just like, better throw it. Sure, that'll work.
Here's something else. I think I saw wood like a door.
Alright, I just need 6 more thistles. Ever gone to McDonald's and say,
Nature's lollipops.
we don't have fries right now? I have never heard them say we don't have fries right now. I'm sure that situation has happened at least once in one person's life.
I think that happened when I went to McDonald's. Our shipment didn't come in and we ran out of fries.
Shipment didn't come in and ran out of fries? The only thing guaranteed there is the name. Actually, false.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, no thistles. There might be some thistles at the top, but I don't know if I want to climb all the way up there. For what may not even be 6 thistles.
Hear that?
Hear what?
Not you.
Oh. Not me, disregard. Your signs break a lot. What, McDonald's?
No water filtration tablets needed.
I'm gonna go to pools.
No, that's a clover plant. Okay. Looks like a thistle. Why a second part? What happened to the first? It was just the crash. The timer, I guess I must have mistimed it. And it crashed, so. If you ever see a part 2, it's probably because of a crash. That's usually the reason why there'll be multiple parts to a stream.
I don't want to go direct to.
I think that's a big old thistle right there. We don't need too many. If we need more, when it comes down to making rounds or something, then we'll come back for it. But we just need enough to go ahead and finish out the traps here.
There should have been a drill upgrade that let me.
Have you ever been to McDonald's, the home of the single arch, or Sedons? Home of the. Have I been to a single arch McDonald's? We actually do. Well, no, we used to. We used to have one old-fashioned McDonald's that had the single arch, but they took that out. They decided to bring it to the future. Kind of sucked because it had like inside it had like the old piano table where
Oh my
like
God, yeah, I remember that. That was the one over by the mall.
yeah. It was real unfortunate they updated it. Happy late 100th death. Thank you! I did it myself! Alright. We need a bunch of crude rope, which just is going to require fibers. I think. We should be able to make crude rope on our own, right? Yeah, we can make crude rope.
I'm making better headway than I did yesterday. Yes.
2, 3. How many do we need total? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Good money that time.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 25 rope. It's going to be 75 fiber.
Better not me.
The original single arch, but the double sign with the 2 arches, where only one works? No, I haven't. Just McDonald's with the broken sign. Okay, we've got 80 bricks.
We're rich.
We'll go ahead and I'd love to reinforce some of this. You know what? We can do it. We can do it. We can still reinforce it. We can still build the stuff we need to.
Oh, I wish I had that little dirt. Big one.
Come on, don't give me a stem wall. Am I, like, missing it, guys? Am I not seeing it? Is it just not showing up? Like, am I crazy? You know the curved wall was here at some point, but I don't see it now. I don't see the curved mushroom wall.
Wait, good job.
Like, I know we have it, but I don't know why I don't see it for some reason. Also, why is it telling me all of this is new? Better not be obstructed. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. They haven't really attacked the back, from what I noticed, so... All McDonald's have in common is, no one at the register. If there's no line, I've walked into McDonald's. Yeah, it's probably because they got a lot of stuff going on in the back that they're trying to go ahead and get done. Listen, I don't blame them. I'm not there. Those, man, some of those guys are minimum wage workers. I'm never there to go ahead and blame them. They're all minimum wage. Yeah, so I got no gripes on them. Let them fucking do what they're gonna do. Okay, come on. There we go. Now we do this side. Perfect. Even kilter, right? How long your game took to close it messed up the recipes making them? It could be. Don't use the key. Don't use the kiosks. Man, I can't even remember the last time. We haven't been to McDonald's in a super long time. We've kind of sworn off junk food. So we're trying our best to live our best lives this time.
Everything looks good from here.
Alright, let's go take a look, see if we got some new stuff. Can't mishear you. Yeah, but if you've ever tried to go ahead, like, the kiosks definitely have some issues themselves, so even if they can't mishear you, you know. The kiosks aren't infallible. Can't tell you the amount of times that the kiosk has just tried to fucking jip me on a price. Alright, 1, 2, 3. That should be a 4-layer wall. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Okay, we can get out. I was worried. That should be a 4-layer wall. This needs a 4-layer. Actually, I don't think... Did the backside have that many attacks on it? I don't think this side had that many attacks. We may not need to focus that heavy on that one. May need a heavy on this one, on that side, and I think we have this one done as well.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Alright, I guess let's focus down on wood stems, on weed stems and stuff.
It's nature's lollipops.
We'll drop... I don't think we're going to need some of the shovels. We'll drop our mushrooms here. And... just eat
Chewy,
this.
but not bad.
Drink this down too.
Nice and clean.
We'll let those chill for right now because I don't think we need them.
Well, I could have used
Whichever one is C. Because the ladybird charged right through the walls. Yeah, I think that one was C, or this one was C. I don't remember. But right now, let's just focus on... Let's focus on getting fiber. So we can start crafting up ropes. We need 25 ropes in total. I think one extra layer of defense and those spike walls will make a really big difference this time. Luckily, fiber is everywhere.
here. Get away.
I'm not trying to get into any fights, so if we find some dudes who are trying to go out and throw hands, we're just gonna run. I don't want to waste any of my armor or anything. Can't resist a good joke. We'll see if you're right when we start up the fight. You did it. Great pun.
Aw,
That's a spider.
Guy's got allergies.
Yeah, poor guy's got allergies, sure. I didn't want to fight, so please leave me alone. Listen, we'll fight if we have to, but I'm not interested in it. So... we're just heading towards death. I'm not worried about it. I figured if it was a spider, it was going to chase the shit out of me, so I didn't have much choice. You know that you can hit the blade of grass and water will fall, right? Yeah, I do. I just don't want to go chasing after the water droplets. Also, I randomly did that once, and the water droplet exploded instead of landing on the ground. So I've kind of avoided doing it ever since then. I mean, I'll do it occasionally, but I've definitely had a water droplet just explode when it hit the ground instead of giving me the droplet. It was very weird. Nope. Now we can run. Was gonna craft, but hydro nuke incoming. $21. Okay. 3, 4. Just need 16.
I don't think I can.
No, it's a beef, so 15. One more.
I guess we'll just do it on.
Sure, we've got 26, so 100% use a hydro nuke stratagem. That would be pretty cool. Honestly, if there was something like that here, like a hydro cannon that you could fill up with like water droplets or something and then use them to go ahead and nuke the enemy, that would be pretty cool. Alright, now let's go ahead and start filling these boys up. One rope. The sap is going to be a real problem, I think.
Does mix it up work on 3D? What is mix? Yeah, but if you use live 2D, you can do that. Or if you're.
Hold on, did I get this? Yeah, I did. The interior ones are going to be a serious issue when we get there, because I don't know how I'm going to get to those interior ones without, like, nuking myself. Listen, I'd say I think we're doing a fairly good job with our defenses, even though we've literally spent all this time doing this.
Yay! Good enough for me. Oh, since you're here.
You would hide sour chunks and mix it with salt and put it in water. That would be pretty cool. Just drown the opposition. I don't think we had any of these break on top, so the clay things, I think, just to stop any of the big splash damage, I think was a really good idea.
I fucked around with being a little bit then.
Did I overcount? I don't think I overcounted.
I also realized my turn and hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had everything here. Let me check to make sure. I might have just overdone it, added an extra 6 or something. Sap is going to be a pain to get.
Oh, I broke my
The salt would rip up the exo, and the sour dust applies sour damage.
A lot of help.
Yeah, where you could just create a little water droplet dot, and it would slowly shrink over time. Or, quote, evaporate. Or after dealing so much damage, it would stop it. That would be pretty cool. Alright, let's put away the rope for now. Next is going to be sap. We don't have a lot of sap, and getting it is gonna be a pain.
Yeah, and a good shift. Start getting crazy. Listen, if you want to relax, you don't have to worry about it. A little extra thing. I don't have anything.
We'll keep
started
creating
right away,
bricks.
but never know. Platinum!
Keep creating bricks, so that way there are always
Hell yeah,
more
that's
bricks to
neat.
work
I need
with.
Mango to show himself.
Drop the slurries for now. Organize. This gives us enough room for sap here.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
Can't destroy this dirt because
Yeah, I guess heading back for sap, and we'll just grab as much as we can. I wonder what the mods for this game look like. Has anybody played this with mods?
90 minutes like
What do you think about the Riding Chaos Diver faction? I'm not a big fan of it. The fact that the whole game is supposed to be about unity and getting together and fighting against the enemy and stuff. The fact that people are turning against each other is really weird and feels very against the spirit of the game. Just my opinion. Excuse you? Random threat? I'm not interested in you, Beetle. I definitely would be, but I'm currently in the process of doing other stuff. The beetle doesn't seem to be a big threat to the wall either. I noticed that, which was very weird. This ad won't end? What do you mean? Listen, I had this thing set for, like... I had it set for no ads, and then every time I set it for no ads, it would somehow just restart my ads. So I set it for the lowest possible ads. And I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
What does it even mean?
Big Mango was switching over to their laptop.
Because of what the Superiors did to the weapons hurting them a lot? Alright, we'll try and go around and not aggro the river kaiju.
Battery. We have another door there.
I can hear it.
Guys, I tried off stream and you tried right. I was like, I wanted this to happen. You're in? Hell yeah.
Alright, cool. Now let's go get some sap. Find some sticks or some
That's a spider.
solidified...
That's definitely a spider.
Yep, that's definitely a spider, Pete. Thanks.
I was upgrading my...
Oh, there's some stuff for brittles? I mean, we could double use some brittles. Not gonna turn away brittle stuff.
I need something I call
Oh, nerfing them?
It looks like this double ordering.
Alright, there should be sap everywhere around here. Or on branches in the tops.
Not crazy, right? Is it just these colors that we have on the my tank is pretty deep. Put some distance in there. And then people over here.
Oh, there's some good sap breakage there. I'll admit the Chaos Diver looks suit is insanely good.
Oh, the ad. I'm sorry, I don't have any.
I guess.
I don't have any control over ad volume. Do not put anybody over. No. Motherfucker. Why are you all the way up there?
Yeah, I don't know enough about the Helldiver stuff. I've been gone for quite a while. I played very religiously up until... Let's see, they did the black hole. And then...
Don't even need to boil it.
Let's see, I think we played for a little longer after the black hole. And once the big ban happened with everybody and they got rid of most people, I don't think we played for too much longer. Because I was definitely on the side of supporting the people who had their accounts basically banned from the game, essentially.
I don't know if you guys see those different lights. I'll look this up.
Took the truth. It takes the truth seeker suit, turns the color scheme red and black, and adds a really cool looking cape.
Twitch station gets back. You're okay. We can put a couple tanks up there.
Viagra, for when you're having issues.
Not only did it take you...
Viagra! For when...
No, they were saying the ad was really loud.
Oh, okay. I was... I was about to introduce your stream.
Please don't inject frickin' ads.
Alright, more sap. We'll get 26 sap. I don't honestly remember how many we actually need. But... you know what? Let's just crack 30. I think 30 would cover everything that we need for sap. And then after that, we're gonna need weed stems, which are dandelion stuff. We have plenty of dandelion back home.
There's a lot more holes cropping up, so I'm thinking...
I'm sorry, Weevil. He had to die for me to live. How far away from... You know what? We're not that far from home.
Nerds.
So I think what we can do is really quickly...
It really
We
helps
might
if
be
you
able to
keep
do
that
this
door
upgrade.
open.
Since we're on our way there anyway.
I think you connect it with Twitch.
So let's stop back at
Maybe
home
the
real
other
fast.
streamers also use this. Like, there's
Do
a-
one more...
also have this, because they were doing like a garage thing, though. There was a lot of interactability, a little bit.
We'll go ahead and stop by,
And they had
do
that
an
on the side.
update.
That's super. Not sure.
Ant spotted.
Because, like, the more people you have, the more like, if you have enough place, stuff you can start with that. But unfortunately, I think support
Okay. Alright, let's make some more... the regular brittle whetstone.
it doesn't have to be attached to dirt, it can just float. That's so helpful.
Was it this or the other one that needed it?
Ah!
Oh, this had a
Burn my
mighty.
toes.
And this was... It needed 10? Hold on. I thought we just had brittle whetstone. Did we not? Did I do something dumb?
What do you mean?
We only have one brittle whetstone. I thought we had brittle quartzite. Did you stream crash earlier? Yeah, it did. I mistimed my thing and it crashed, so...
The rock
It is what it is.
I wander around.
Couldn't do much about it.
Is that kind of like pixelated pony game that some people play sometimes?
Let's go ahead and cook this up while we're here.
It's like My Little Pony. It's like My Little Pony.
You had 9 earlier?
I didn't have.
Yeah, I don't... That's what I don't understand. I don't know what happened to it. I had a bunch here earlier, right? Or maybe I took it back to the other camp and I need to grab this one and just take it back.
I dated a brony. But anyway. Nothing wrong with it on its own, but it had a sour taste, but
That's what bronies do.
ooh, don't say that, that's gross. That'd be gross.
Don't be gross.
Gross.
Nice and clean.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's back at the other camp, which is funny because I don't have a smithing station over there.
Nose.
So I'm gonna be back and forth about this.
Let's go in this.
We've got enough sap. We just don't have enough to upgrade this since there's no workstation. Was looking and then it was gone. Yeah, that's what happens. So the memory overflow happens at I think 2 hours. So I'm setting it for every hour and a half to go ahead and reset the game so it doesn't crash randomly out of nowhere.
Looking away. Listen, I get it. Like, I would love to go to something like that, but then again, I'm just like.
I was kind of sad that it crashed when there were so many people in the stream.
Not all furries are weird.
That was very sad. I haven't had, like, a bunch of people in the stream in a while, so... Maybe we'll get lucky.
Look at that money!
No, leave me alone. Leave me alone, whatever you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do the ladybugs always sound like they're catcalling you? They're meant to be doing bird noises. You know, yeah, haven't you ever heard someone when they're like, "Hey, make a sound of a bird," and they're like, "Brr, brr, brr."
Grounded is making him.
You know?
Eh,
You know, it's, oh my god, that brings back one of my most hilarious memories from, like, high school.
That roly-poly's
There was
a
this
lonely
dude,
rolling
we
bug.
were always sitting in Spanish class, and the ladybugs are low-key flirtatious. That's like, they're trying to go ahead and riz me up. They're like, brr, brr.
Yeah, he's like at the grounded portion, because he's got a
Whoa, was that thing whispering at me?
part of the machine. Anymore, the bugs are.
And I've been setting up a defense system for 4.5, 5 hours.
Fenced out system for 5 hours. I'm
Yeah.
good to go. Grounded is eating his brain cells. No, that might be the weed.
It's all good. You get more people coming. I don't worry too much about how many people I have coming in. Like, honestly, the amount of people here, if there is one person here, my job is to
You know what'd be
entertain.
really cool?
I
Marvel
never, a
has-
single viewer is
has
enough
set
for
up
me to
a
entertain.
collab fund.
I will never,
People
never
that
turn
don't
away
know each
anybody.
other, not even in the same kid's base. I think Ichiban. I think this is how they do it. Or you can share
All
space.
right.
So because A's going to actually in room, it would be cool eventually a better computer. Hard.
Won't explode when I bat an eyelash.
Yeah, it won't explode if I bat an eyelash while trying to play a video game.
Guess the tune I'm thinking about?
Make a
Holy
space where
Christ.
his dog and I
Guess
are
the
in the same
tune that
space
I'm
with our
thinking about.
respective, like,
I don't even...
areas.
I don't know. What are you thinking about?
It'd be really fun if we do that, and then like create a computer screen that would like
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn doors? No. Is that what you're thinking of?
super immersive, because if you're gonna hear him in the background anyway, might as well be able to see. Oh, I set up those little Discord,
It's much better to
reactive
take
things.
these kind of things
That's where
with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn doors? No.
Wish I could customize.
Is that it?
I have pictures of these.
Had to get that out of my mouth.
Mango would just be.
Ooh, hold on, I got a sneeze.
Ow! Ow!
I had a
She
sneeze.
does hurt.
My apologies. No, it was Helldivers. Prepare for bugs.
Burnt my toes.
Do you have what it takes to become small? Do you have what it takes to fight the insect threat?
I gotta clip it.
Are you a bug diver? Alright, so I think these are good. Maybe not this one. But that one's good
I'm
too.
not gonna lie, I'm very happy that I have more clips that aren't fun, very consistent. Ah, oh my ankles! I just fixed this mess.
Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum.
Damn, I'm in so much platinum now. We're gonna get diamonds.
Weevil, are you serious right now?
Mixture. There's only 2 or 3.
Hold on. Why wasn't
I'm totally
this?
fine with that. I posted them.
Oh, it's because the Weevil body was in the way. Alright. Was that everything?